Howdy, folks. Sorry, I was just posting everything up over there, just letting. Hey, that's me. Um, just letting people come and join in. I'm just doing a little meet and greet here, just kind of giving you guys the rundown of what I'm about and who I am and what I look forward to trading with you guys and stuff like that. So I thought I would just do a quick little live, give a little opportunity for whoever to join us to ask questions about anything that they might have questions asking me about, or who I am and stuff like that. No, I'm gonna talk a little bit about myself a little bit here, just so you guys, like I said, know who I am. You can get to know me a little more personally, because I mean, a lot of people in here are going to be lifetime members. So I just want to be able to give them a little insight about myself. So I mean, like I said, not like I said, but my name is Christopher, so you guys know me as Jordan Belford in the Discord. I mean, I mean, the name kind of fits me fairly well. I'm a pretty outgoing person. Um, I love trading. I love doing fun stuff. I've traveled around a lot my whole entire life. I grew up in a military family, so every couple of years or so, we'd move around from place to place, state to state, country to country. And, I got to visit a lot of different places around the world and meet a lot of really awesome people, and pretty much got introduced to life pretty early. So I got to, navigate, worldly things as a kid and as a teenager, as a young adult too, as well. I mean, I travel fairly often still now. I mean, to this day, I go a lot of different places. I think the last couple of previous trips. Let me know in the comments below. By the way, where was your last vacation at? Where were you visiting? And what were you doing down there? And where are you going next? That's the big thing. Where are you going next? Um, so yeah, anyway, so I think the last place that I went to was, man, where was I? It was either Vegas, California, or it might have been here. I think it might have been here actually in Arizona. I went to Bisbee, and then I also went to Tombstone not that long ago. And I went up to, where else did I think I went up to like Sedona. I went up in Sedona and Flagstaff too. I took some pictures out in Flagstaff. I take some photographs every now and then, but I really like just kind of getting around and traveling around and going place to place. Um, I was just also, where else was I? I was also up in uh man, what's that place called? Can't even think of the place now. Can't even think of the name. But yeah, so anyway, so I currently reside up over here in the desert. I guess you can call me a desert rat. I've been in Arizona for, man, over a decade now, so it's been quite a little while since I moved anywhere. But like I said, I still travel around place to place and stuff like that. So Um, what else about me, man? I like doing outdoor activities. I think I'm gonna go Salt River tubing here pretty soon. So that's another thing that we love doing out here in the state of Arizona is I always go to the river up over here. I've been going to this river since I was a baby, man, such a little baby. I would travel out here. My grandparents used to live up in Fountain Hills. They actually did a bunch of retail over there. Um, getting notifications. Oh, I'm getting notifications. Um, Sorry about that. My grandfathers, they're doing their thing. Yeah, yeah. Mo. Mo with the at. Um yeah, so yeah, like I was saying, so my grandparents used to live in Fountain Hills and stuff like that. So I would travel every once in a while. I'd spend a little bit of my summer out here in Arizona, and they did a bunch of um they were selling houses and condos and stuff like that. So they were realtors and stuff. My grandfather has his broker's license. He still has his broker's license. The man's like 89, 90 years old. The dude's still out here slanging houses at any opportunity he can get. Dude's just a machine. I love that. I love that man. Um, um, and so yeah, like I said, the dude's a machine and great hardworking man, dude. I mean, I get a lot of my grit and my grind from him because I used to spend a lot of time with him. And speaking of which, he would take me up because Fountain Hills is right next to the lake, to Saguaro Lake, Saguaro Lake, up over up over in the hills and stuff like that. It's pretty much just a river that flows down from um, Roosevelt Lake all the way to it hits all the major lakes. I forgot exactly which one, but anyway, it trickles all the way down, and then we got a dam all the way at the end, and that's pretty much the Salt River, and that river flows through all of Phoenix through here. We have canals. If you know about our canal system was made way, way, way back in the day. I forgot the founder of Arizona, but um, he used the same canal ways and ducts and stuff like that uh, they already pre-built. So I mean, it was already pretty much dug out. He just you know advanced it. But yeah, so all the canals come all the way through here, through the state of or through the city of Phoenix and stuff like that, all through the valley. But so I like, yeah, so that's another thing that I like doing. I like old Salt River rafting, and I do some cliff jumping and stuff like that. I love fishing. I love being out on the lake, going out in the boat. And yeah, like I was saying to my grandfather, he's been taking me out to that lake since I was a child. So I know all the ins and outs over there, and been hiking through there. Nice, real nice hiking trails and stuff like that. But yeah, and so that's just like a little bit about me. And like I said, I've lived in multiple different other states, probably about like five or six. And I've lived in one other country, but I've visited multiple different other ones. I used to live in Europe for a while, so I lived over there in in Germany in a little small town called Hornsbruck, and stayed out there for a little good chunk of time, and then I came back over here to the state of Arizona, and I've been here ever since. And I haven't left here. I mean, this place, I mean, I like this place. I used to hate this place, but I started traveling around a little bit more, across the United States from state to state, places like, I mean, I've driven all the way through California up to Arkansas. I've stayed down in Texas multiple different times, Florida, Virginia, North and South Carolina, Chicago, up, um, where else? Indiana, up over in Indiana. I got some family up over there. I got some family up in the East Coast and stuff like that too. I don't really go out there that very often, but definitely got some family up over there and stuff like that. And I've lived in California. I've been up to Washington. I've been up to Alaska. Oh man, I love fishing out in Alaska. Let me tell you what, if you're looking to do some fishing, don't put off going out to Alaska. It's top tier, man. I tell you what, it's top tier fishing. Caught some halibut out there. Caught some, obviously some salmon, and did a little bit of uh, try to catch some crabs. Threw out some crab pots. Didn't really get anything, but it is what it is. But yeah, so I do a lot of different other things. I mean, dude, I love camping. I love outdoor stuff. But yeah. And so yeah, and like I said, a lot of the stuff that I used to do a lot, I used to do with my grandfather too, and he taught me a lot too. And like I said, growing up in a military family and a military background, you get to do a lot and experience a lot, and you get to meet so many cool people. So, and I think that's pretty much kind of where my personality comes from, is from meeting a whole bunch of different people from across the world, across the states, place to place. I can relate to a lot of people just because I've experienced so many different things and stuff like that. So, um, yeah. Anyway, so also kind of jumping into my trading journey. Um, I found stock Mo. I first got introduced to Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was a thing way back in the day, hearing about it, and it always kind of piqued my interest a little bit. And it wasn't until my best friend actually, uh, he was really heavy into crypto and stuff like that, and he was telling me to buy, and he's like, "Yo, prices will never be this cheap," like blah 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 blah. And he was right, man. I mean, Bitcoin I think was at like $2,000 at the time or something ridiculous, and yeah, I didn't listen to that, but I saw it steadily grow, and I talked to him about it, and I mean, dude has a big portfolio of crypto, mainly just Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's the daddy of all cryptos. Anything any other crypto does, it's always backed. It's the leader's Bitcoin. Whatever Bitcoin does, everything else is gonna do, just in a smaller or bigger version. Um, in my humble opinion, I mean, I honestly trying to understand the blockchain and things like that is just extremely difficult, just extremely difficult. And I just never really kind of took the time to learn it. I mean, I know quite a bit. I know quite a bit, but not nearly as much as a lot of other people. Like Mo. Mo knows so much, so much. Um, yeah. And speaking of Mo, like I said, I didn't really get into trading or anything like that until around COVID. Everybody remembers, GameStop and AMC and all those little fun little boom bust stocks. Um, and yeah, and that's pretty much kind of piqued my interest. So I started looking into a bunch of different other things, and I found Mo's video. I ended up saving it, and he was talking about his live trading and um, his portfolio and his credentials and stuff like that, and that he's trying to create like a learning environment, like a where he can teach because he was a teacher. And I was like, man, dude, and that's who I am too as well. Like, I'm just an individual that, if you're a good teacher and you got facts and you got, a bunch of different other things, and you give me and you lay everything out for me, and kind of give me the rundown. Promise you, I'll definitely try to take that and elevate it, even higher, or to my own personal niche, kind of, or what works best for me, kind of like trading. It's kind of like the same concepts. I try to incorporate all those things into my everyday life, stuff like that. But yeah, so I saw his videos, and I was just, really, really kind of drawn to him as an individual, because when kind of know you kind of recognize when people are bullshitting you. You know what I mean? Or kind of giving you the runaround, or not being completely honest. Not saying that they're lying. I mean, there's not telling you everything. Or like I said, giving you the runaround, beating around the bush and stuff like that. And Mo is really transparent about a lot of different other things, and that's really kind of what drawn to me, and his passion, and like I said, you can tell when people are being genuine. You know what I mean? Um, at least for me, I can definitely kind of tell. At least I like to think so. You know what I mean? Not saying I haven't never been swindled before, but I think everybody kind of has. But yeah, and so I mean that's pretty much the main reason why I kind of wanted to join his Discord. And I didn't even join the Discord right away. You know what I mean? I started watching his YouTube videos and what he was talking about, and I just wanted to know more, dude. I wanted to I always say all the time, knowledge is power, and that's really true in many different aspects of life. And if you're knowledgeable about something, it gives you a better advantage, and as long as you have the tools readily available for you, I mean, why not use them? You know what I'm saying? Put them to use. You got hands, work with them, do something with them. But yeah, and so like I said, I was just really drawn to Mo, and I joined the Discord, years later. I think, man, probably like a couple years later, and I've been hooked ever since, man. The education and everything that we got going on in there is just it's phenomenal. The breakdowns that he gives you, it's just great. It's absolutely amazing. And and the people in there too as well. the people that I was learning from, not only Mo, but the community that was inside of there. We have a great community, an amazing group of people in there that like to help see other see each other succeed. So, and that's something that I always really loved. I played sports too as well, pretty much my whole life. So since I was like 5 years old until I was like 20, in early 20s, I stopped playing. So, teamwork makes the dream work, baby. When you come together to make a play happen and it executes perfectly and it just all comes together, all the cogs in the mesh are just clicking and twirling and working and doing its thing. And yeah, and I love it, dude. I love the people. I love you guys, and I love doing this kind of stuff. And I hope I can provide value to the community and to the people. And I hope to take you along the way of not only my journey, but your journey to financial freedom. And I hope to, give you guys the tools and know what to look for and just kind of, see help you see what I see. You know what I mean? Everything is it's supposed to be in tune to your personal style, you know what I mean? Gather everything you can and make it your own, you know what I mean? That's the only way I ever see anything kind of working out, at least in my benefit, for me personally, in my personal life. Gather everything that you know about something and make something happen. And I'm very thankful for the opportunity Mo has provided, not for only me, but for everybody that's willing and wanting to learn. So that's really kind of what I like doing around here. But I mean, if you guys have any questions about anything, let me know in the comments. I'll reply to your guys' comments and stuff like that. And having a little brain fart here. But yeah, it's just kind of about me, and kind of going into my trading strategy too as well. I mean, I don't only paper trade. I day trade with real money. But providing a service is basically the same thing. Uh, we're looking for key structures here. Paper trading, you can easily incorporate paper trading into your everyday trading. What's up, bro? What's up, David? I'm just talking about, this is just a meet and greet situation. People can come in here and ask me any type of questions and stuff like that. I'm just ranting about who I am and what I'm about and what I love and what I do for fun and all that other jazz. So I'm just kind of here, just kind of kicking it right now with you guys, just on the free time, just so you guys can know more about me or get to know me, and I can get to know you guys. So that's why I kind of just did this little pop up live here. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, and so I was just going into my trading strategy a little bit about what I do and what I look for and what I'm going to be teaching about kind of it. But yeah, like I said, so like you can easily incorporate paper trading into everyday trading. I don't just paper trade. Like I use real money all the time. Um, you know, so I plan to show you the incorporation of paper trading into your everyday trading because they're pretty much the same. The only difference is paper trading kind of has a lag and your execution is slightly delayed. So there's just a slight delay there. But if you know what you're looking for in key structures and um, momentum and volume and trend lines and channels and stuff like that, and like knowing and understanding what candlesticks mean and patterns and stuff like that. What's your biggest win slash loss story? Oh, Blurple, you got to put me on the spot there. Biggest loss, bro? About 17K. Not too bad, but that was the biggest loss. That was a bad one. Biggest win was roughly around the same, about 20K. For some reason, I just fluctuate into those categories for in that one bracket for some reason. I don't I don't know. And also, oh, another really big win. This wasn't necessarily a dollar amount win. This was a percentage win. So way back when I first joined the Discord, For those who were there, Blurple, I'm sure you were there. You might not have known, obviously, me or whatever, but I'm sure you were already a part of the Discord because you've been in there for a little while. But you've been in there before I was, I think. And anyway, so I had a huge win off of Robinhood. I bought a call option off of Robinhood for, I think it was like $30 or something like that. Some ridiculously low amount uh, for a contract way out of the money. And way, the date till expiration was like, I don't know, I think it was like a month out or something like that, a couple weeks out. And man, I think that hit percentage wise, I think I hit like a 8,000% win on that. That was crazy. That was crazy. I don't even remember. I think I had the screenshot somewhere in my phone or something, but that was crazy. I think it was I only got like a couple $100 off the play, but the percentage of the win alone was just blew my mind. I'm sure multiple other people have won way more than I have, but are percentage wise and stuff like that. I got all these fruit flies flying around right now because I got some basil and I got some chives and I also got just like a regular plant sitting right here next to my table. But goddamn flies. But yeah, so that was like kind of one of my biggest wins slash losses. I mean, I have a bunch of losses all the time. I mean, I try to keep it to a bare minimum, obviously. You know what I mean? Try to cut those losses a little early. Sometimes I don't. My risk management is gone sometimes. Because when I go into a trade, I immediately look at money like if this goes to zero, it goes to zero. Like I don't mind taking those kinds of losses. Um, just to see if my play will play out. Because sometimes it does. A lot of the time it does. I'm just too early, or I'm just really honestly, I'm just really early all the time. 8,000% is wild. I hit a 1,100% on SoFi 2 or 3 times last year. That's my biggest on options. I also rode Palantir shares from $10 to over 150, which is wild. Blurple, that win alone from $10 to 150 on Palantir supersedes uh I think any kind of percentage win on options. That's yeah. I mean, Jesus, that's crazy. That's hella cool. David, do you trade full time? Um, well, I work a 9 to 5, so I every time you see me in the Discord, I'm actually at work, bro. I'm working. I'm doing my job. I manage a warehouse for a supplement company called X Endurance. It's a family-owned company. We sponsor professional athletes and Olympians. The owner, it's a family-owned restaurant, so the owner, which is Sandy, his wife, why can't I think of her name right now? Jeez. Robin. So Sandy and Robin, jeez, I don't brain fart. Sandy, Robin, husband and wife. Sandy was an Olympian bobsledder in the 80s. And he won. He has a bunch of medals and stuff like that. He has a pretty big record of wins and accomplishments. So he started the business a while ago, and then his son is also helping him run it. So I do pretty much the back end stuff. I manage everything over there, receiving, shipping, and stuff like that. And I get to watch the charts and talk to you guys. So pretty much, yeah, I do trade full time because I'm paper trading and I'm real trading. I just don't stream it. You know what I mean? I'm in the Discord with you guys as well, probably too much, honestly. I'm a little scared to look at my time spent on my phone on the Discord because I always got it up. I always got it up because I always want to know what's going on and what you guys are doing and stuff like that. So, and plus I have the leniency. That's a big thing, to have the leniency to do it. And it's not interfering with my work, you know what I mean? Sometimes it does every once in a while, but not really, not to the point of where I can't finish my work. Does that make sense? It's just I'll get a little bit behind or whatnot. But it doesn't interfere with my work at all, so that's why I'm actually able to help do a lot of things that I can do with you guys. So I'm also a warehouse manager. Good stuff. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Sounds like a win-win. Yeah, David, honestly, sometimes it really is. 'Cause like I said, dude, I like trading, dude. If I could trade full time, I would. I would give it all up to do this full time, straight up. But obviously I gotta bills gotta be paid, so you gotta do that. I mean, I got a little bit of money, not but not to do that per se. But yeah, so that's a little bit about me. I kind of gave a in the beginning of the live. If you guys watch this again from the very beginning, I just kind of talk about who I am a little bit, you know what I'm about, what I like doing. I like fishing. I like going to the river. I'm about to go salt river rafting again here pretty soon. I'm gonna go cliff jumping again when the water warms up slightly a little bit more because it is a little cold right now, surprisingly. It's been a little bit more cloudy here, so it hasn't been as hot lately, which is good. I love it. Now, if we can just get rid of the snowbirds a little bit, that would that would make me a little happy because these guys can't drive worth a nothing, dude. Can't drive. Drives me nuts, literally. But yeah, so where are you guys from? Where's everybody from? From David, where are you from? You living out up on the east, west coast, central? Oh, also, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of. I think I have a couple of dollars. I was messing with Kalshi earlier. I think I have like a couple of dollars here. I think uh, I think we'll just do some live trading for fun outside of Chicago. Nice. Okay, like an hour out. All right, for sure. Yeah, I got like north, south. Well, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Yeah, I used to live out near the south side of Chicago, but that was when I was like a baby. It was like when I was a baby, near the White Sox stadium. Good times, honestly, good times. So I think I'm just gonna kind of just mess around here, just for funsies. Hold on, I gotta let my dog in. Anyway, okay, yeah. So I got like 16 bucks in here that I'm gonna just mess around with here. Boo! Oh, so you're a Cubs fan, bro. I don't know if we can be friends, David. I don't know if we can be friends. Just kidding. Of course we can be friends. Let me see. 80, 933. Let's put a little line right there. 933. All right. What do you guys think? Should we do a little bit of gambling here? Maybe like $6 or something? Actually, you know what? Let's do a limit order. Let's do, I don't know, man. What, like 10 contracts? Yeah, 10 contracts is what, like $5? What are we thinking here, though? We gonna go above this blue line, guys? I mean, we got a bearish signal right here. Boom. But yeah, anyway, so $16 in Kalshi. Hopefully you didn't start with $100 and down 84. LOL. Blurple, of course not, bro. Of course not. I don't even know how much money I even put in here, honestly. I just opened it up and I was like, let's see. I don't think it's gonna beat. Oh, well, it looks like it's gonna beat. Yeah, we're heading up for sure. I mean, is it even worth it though for $4, bro? I tried Kalshi on desktop, but liked it a lot better on my phone. Yeah. Honestly, the execution, see, I'm the same way, which is a little weird. Execution wise too, like, cause I trade with Robinhood and so I like executing on my phone a lot more than I do on desktop. Like, even though Robinhood's super awesome on the desktop, I just don't like the buying and selling of contracts on their chart. I can do it faster on my phone. All right, so we're going to go with the exact opposite. We're going to go with it's going to go down. So should I just full port this 50 contracts at 17? I don't even have $17 yet. We got to wait for this to go down a little more. Think we reject right here? All right. I'm just kidding, guys. I'll just do like 15 contracts. How much is 25? $8? Okay. 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 I'm seeing here. Alrighty. 850? 850? I mean, I don't know. We'll see if we get in. I bought it at 34. I need this to go to 34 real quick. Do you typically trade options on Robinhood? Yeah, I only trade my yeah, I trade options on Robinhood. I trade options on Webull and Robinhood. I use both. They're both really good platforms. Howdy, Jordan. Been trying to juggle work and still trying to find time to learn. Never seem to be able to line up the time with the crappy schedule afternoons until midnight. Ooh, Scott. Well, Scott, this is just a regular meet and greet here, my man. I am see, look, we're in at 34 cents. Sorry, hold on one second here. You think we're gonna get it, guys? What's our average? 34? Hmm, I think we can scout 40. What do you think? Actually, I don't know why I did 5. I need all mine. I need 25. All right, well, I'm just gonna kind of watch it anyway. Webull desktop on your phone? No, just I used Webull. Yeah, Webull desktop for um I use Webull desktop because they have the Turbo Trader and the Turbo Trader works great. So you can just literally click it and click it off and you're set. So that's pretty much what I use. And so I use my phone to execute on Robinhood too as well. Anyway, right now is this like I said, Scott, this is just kind of a meet and greet, just kind of meeting you guys, talking to you guys, and just kind of getting to know one another and stuff like that. Look at that. That's gone. This is not coming. Oh, how much time do we got left? We got 8 minutes. So right now I'm just messing around with Kalshi, just having some fun. But yeah, like I said, this is just kind of like a meet and greet, kind of get to know who I am. I can talk to you guys, get to know who you guys are and stuff like that, because I know a lot of members probably just kind of want to know who is this guy? Who is this weirdo? I be thinking the same thing half the time, so you know. I can't figure out how to set up Turbo Trader on Weeble desktop, is why I brought it up. Well, buddy, lucky for you, I got it right here. Oh my, oh man. Um, so you can go over here to your stock options and stuff like that. So obviously that was my paper trading one. So you can come over here and just set up your options right here. It's right here in your what is this called again? I'm having so many brain farts today. It's absolutely demolishing. Your sidebar. What is this called again? Your toolbar. I forgot. Anyway, so you can have it right here, and then you can add your widgets. So you can add pretty much any widget that you want. So like, I don't even really want to see Turbo Trader options. So you just need to. You probably don't. I don't have it on this account. This is my paper trading account, so I don't even have it for this one. So you're just gonna need to go in there and subscribe to the data, and I think it's level 2. It's level 2 or level 3. So you got to get level 2 or level 3, and you should be able to unlock those options and stuff like that. We're getting smoked here, guys. What if I bought like 25 more for $2? You think we'll make it in 5 minutes? See, now I'm just gambling for fun. What's my average cost? 22 cents. What do I got? 50 contracts. Think we go back to like 15 cents? Yes. Looks like we're heading back down here, boys. How much time we got? We got 5 minutes left. Do you think we can make it in 5 minutes under this blue line right here? I don't. I don't think so. We're bullish. I think we're gonna bounce right here. Or not. Look, we're almost at break even. We're at break even here, boys. Oh snap. Let's sell at 30. We're selling at 30 cents. We probably won't even get it. We're probably gonna lose, watch. I'm not sure if it is because I'm paper trading or not. I don't know. Can you do it on the paper trading though? Yeah, you can set it up. So yeah, we'll just go over there here real quick. So like I said, you'll have your little sidebar right here, and you'll see right here the indicators show you watch list. Like here's my watch list. I don't have anything in here besides the blue chips that I'm watching. And then obviously my layout that I like personally looking at myself or everything else, Microsoft, Nvidia, Vago, Meta, Apple. So I'm looking at all 6 of these charts every time I'm trading. And then, you got your markets and stuff like that. But it's all the way right down here in paper trading. And now you can do a whole nother layout. So when you do this, you'll see on the top right corner right here, new layout. You should just have it right here in this toolbar anyway. And you can have a blank layout, or you can do stock paper trading, day trade paper trading, options paper trading, and then you can customize it however you want. So for example, let's just go to options paper trading. It'll automatically set this up for you. I don't really need any of this. So the only things that I personally have up are my options chain, this, the clock, because I got to know what time it is during the day. It does make a difference. Um, when I trade personally. So anyway, and then oversight consolidating level two. So yeah, like I said, you just got to sign up for level two access, stuff like that. So I get rid of all this stuff. Like boom, I get rid of that. I don't even look at this. I don't even look at the time sales. And here's like one of your trade bars. You don't even need this. Remove that. I move this over to the side over here. And I normally keep this over to the side right here. And then obviously my orders and positions are the same. So I'll just kind of pick this guy up right. Well, not that one. I'll just move this little sidebar up right here. Slide this over, put this over, pull this. Make this a little bigger. And then I'll incorporate all my indicators. So, you can have all your indicators in here, like the EMA, the VWAP, RSI, MACD, the MA, volume, Bollinger Bands, VP, all that other good stuff. And so you can do all this customizable stuff however you want, obviously. And yeah, I mean, however you want. And then it shows up right here, obviously, your indicator list. And then you can kind of just hover over it, go to settings and change it, the length of the Bollinger Band, or for example, the EMAs right here. You can just go to the settings, change the length, the style, the color, all that other kind of stuff. So you can do all that kind of stuff. So this is how I keep mine. And then obviously here's my paper trade dealio up here. A million smackaroos. Walked away with plus 400 today on like one trade. I think we only made one trade this morning. Yeah, I only made one trade and it was off that sell off. I immediately got in, boom, sold off. No, go ahead, David. Blow up the chat, bro. This is for everybody out here. This is what I'm here for, brother. Okay, so it looks like we sold. Yeah, so it looks like I already got out. Looks like we won. Yep, look, we're up 20 bucks, baby. We're up on the portfolio. This thing ripped all the way up to like 50 cents, it looked like there for a second. But then it bounced back. What happened here? Let's look. Oh yeah, see, look, we're right there. How much time's left? 50 seconds left on the clock. Talk about cutting it close. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man, it's going under, Brody. It's going under. The only thing I don't like about Kalshi is that it's kind of late, dude. It's kind of late. Oh yeah, it went under, dude. I should have probably held, huh? Whatever. A win's a win, baby. I don't care if it's by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. Let's go. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm just that guy. I'm just him, bro. I'm just him. Just kidding. Just messing around. But yeah, no problem with blowing up the chat, bro. This is what I'm here for. Like I specifically took this time out to where I'm not teaching anything at all. I'm just here. If you guys have questions, I'll answer them. Like I said, this is just like a meet and greet, get to know each other kind of type deal. Just kind of see if you like hanging out, bullshitting. I mean, obviously you guys don't have to be here, right? I mean, this is your guys' free time as much as mine. So legend. Sometimes, man, sometimes. But what's the next play? 925. All right, let's move the bar here. 925. All right. Boom. All right, we going up or above? Let's zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. All right. Oh, we still have that bearish indicator here. Let me just turn this off real quick. I don't need those right now. Something like that. Hmm. Oops. Something right there. Okay, let's turn that back on. All right. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, man, I'm here to answer any questions you guys may have or anything like that. Like I said, I'm just here hanging out. Like I said, this is just a meet and greet, guys, just to see what I'm about and shoot the shit while I'm gambling. This is a form of gambling, in my opinion. I mean, prediction markets, it's a form of gambling. All right, so what do you think? We're down 6% right here. You think we make a bounce back? I'm going to go on a call right here. I think this is going to be a good one. How much for 50? Ooh, 14 bucks. Let's just go back to the 25. We'll just do the $7 again. Or you know what? We'll go 30. Why not? 30. What's the limit price right now? We'll do 24. I mean, that's what it is right now. 30 for 24. All right. If yes, the payout's $23. Oh, we got in at a better price, maybe? Yep, we got in at 21 cents. They gave us a good deal there, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't even mad about it. Maybe a little bit because I'm getting smackered. All right, all right. So what do you guys think? Should we just we're gonna sell 30 contracts, just get that ready. What do you think our limit price is gonna be? All right, do you think we bounce back here? I mean, we got to get to this blue line right here. I think it still washes. I'm just looking for a small retrace up to the 13 real quick, and then I'm gonna get out. You know what I'm saying? We're doing a quick scalp here. We're gonna scalp this guy. All right, so you know what? I don't even mind getting out at like 30. Oh, we had a sell off. What happened there? Rejection off the 5. Oh my God, look at that candle. Did you see that? Jesus Christ. What happened? I don't even know what to do right now. That was crazy. If I sell at 30 cents, we'll be up $2. Dude, that was crazy. We're down 13%. All right, looks like we're up money. We're up money. We're in it. We're back. We're so back. Look at that big green candle right there. That's what I like to see. We'll sell at 40. How about that? Boom, $5. We just need this baby to get the 40. All right, we're out. Look at that. Bang. That was a quick 5 smackarunos. Look at that. Nice, good candle there, too. Oh, man. We should have held, huh? We should have held it out. Looks like we're up 54 cents. All right. I don't even think I want to trade. How much time's left? 8 minutes left. Should I try playing the 50 rejection? 35, 30, 29. All right, let's sell. How many do I got? 11. Just made a couple of bucks that quick right there. But did you see how quick that was? It just made a couple quick bucks there. Look at that. 2, 3 bucks off of that little rip dip. Yeah, it's playing that rejection off the 50. Played it real nice. We got in at 25 cents too. Dude, I mean, we killed it on that one. That's crazy. See, how much money did I have when I first started this? 16 bucks? $27 now? Oh, dude, I'm having too much fun. That's crazy. But that's how quick you can do it doing just trading this. Literally. If you can read the charts, I was praying on that 50 rejection. We got in at 29 cents. It rejected. It went all the way to 46, 50 cents. Boom. Picked up a couple of bucks. Look at that. Made money on the way up and on the way down. So, Kalshi trading at its finest. Anyway, how much time's left on that? 6 minutes. So 6 minutes until next candle. Well, not next. Well, obviously next 15-minute candle, but yeah, this thing's running. I'd right around here in this zone. I'd be looking for a rejection right here. Let's just see if it does reject here. See if my theory is. See if my brain's working here. So you only had very slight resistance right there that I just saw. So it didn't technically go down, and plus you had the 5 crossing the 50 with the 5 crossing the 13 under here. So we'll see if this actually carries out or if it fizzles out like it did literally right here last time. But last time it didn't beat the 50. This candle closed under. Oh, I didn't even realize I bought contracts, dude. Hilarious. Well, that kind of ruined it there. Yeah, so yeah, exactly what I just said too. Curled out, rejected, right here in this zone. We got to see if it bounces off the 5 or the 50 there. I'd be looking at that for like a support. Man, I didn't even realize I bought 14 contracts until I started seeing this move up and down. All right, well, it looks like I got out anyway. Must have been a hard sell, yeah. I mean, I was only asking 5 cents anyway. You got 2 minutes left. Do you think in 2 minutes it goes back under here? If it would, we would have came out pretty decent on that. I don't think so. I think this is gonna go to worthless. It normally does. Yeah, like I said, 50 bounce. Yep, did exactly that. 24%. That's pretty good. See, I like playing percentages. I don't really care about the dollar amount. I care about the percentages because if you play percentages, that means your overall win rate is going to be doesn't really matter because you're profitable. Does that make sense? Nice. All right, time out yet? No. Hmm. Man, that was so good. That was a good response. All right, 108.18. Hmm. Well, this is very back and forth. Trying to look for a good entry for a scalp on this one. Nope. That was bad. Yep. That was bad. That was bad. Anyway, I'm probably just gonna wrap it up here, guys. Down a couple bucks, no big deal. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys. What's today? Wednesday, Tuesday. See you guys Thursday. But yeah. Anyway, so if you guys also wanted to upgrade to the Earner Plus tier, which I'm gonna be moving over to pretty shortly. Well, I'm already pretty much moving over there. You can scan this QR code right here. Or if you want to have the links, you can click right there in the description. My digital business card's right here. And or you can just click on the link right here and it'll pop up for you automatically. And I have everything up in here for you for the plus, the annual, the lifetime, and then you can follow me on all my socials. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one.